It's an
but
inconsistent.
for the attention that it gets, for the budget, blah 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 blah. That animation, they can do.
It
better.
got a
They
9.9.
can do better
For
on that
me,
animation,
for
bro.
me, I
Like,
never.
I'm sorry, especially I'm sorry to interrupt you, but just like it's also for the what it was. So
between season 1 and 2, there was 2 years, 3 years,
I think so, yeah.
and then a back-to-back year between seasons 2 and 3. Like, again, and coming from shows that used to be, week to week, consistent animation and whatever.
Yep.
I'm sorry, you can animate even or whatever the issue is. The animation can be better. The animation should be better.
They showed it already.
Should be better. Yeah, and like I didn't even like the animation in season 1, but like, damn, it's not even season 1 caliber.
I agree. I 100% agree.
I would have to rewatch it, but I would say overall, like when I watch something, I compare it to other things in that category. So like for something to distract me, it has to like not match my expectations for that category, which is like there's a spectrum to that. But like, so for example, when I watched the fuck is that show called? Castlevania, and they put it, that's why I texted in the group chat. I was like because it's categorized as an anime and it doesn't look like an anime, but it's like not. It doesn't look like an anime. It looks like an adult cartoon.
So Castlevania is produced by Madhouse, and they have a very particular style.
But even like the frames per second and like everything, like about even the way that the characters move, like is not animated.
Yeah.
So like that one was distracting for me until I was like, okay, let me just watch it. Let me just see what it is. And I'll just like, it doesn't watch like an anime to me. This didn't do it. I didn't notice the animation at all. Like
every time I watch, I'm like, yo, this is not good. Like, it's so distracting to me. Like, I'm not an expert on the genre. I normally don't. Like, my favorite cartoon is fucking Steven Universe. It's simple as fucking.
Good one.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Simple as
fucking
animation and drawing and shit. I'm not that particular on visual shit. And for me to notice how not good this is, like, I watch chibi shit. Like, I don't like too much
hentai.
Shit gets detailed.
Giggity. So like I'm not complaining, but sometimes I'm watching it and it's just it's a distraction, bro. Maybe it's a distraction
for me. Basing it off, because I agree with Persia, where I can't help but to use examples from other kind of shows or medium that I use. But for this one, my example is the first 2 seasons where I'm like, dude, it was consistent. It was looking
that
good.
Could be part of it too, because I haven't rewatched those. Like, the last time I watched that was when we were in Miami. So and
I just rewatched them recently, and I'm sitting there like, whoa, why?
I was gonna rewatch them too. So
rewatch season 1.
I just want to rewatch season 1. Season 2 was so bad, and season 3 is pissing me off. So I will probably only rewatch.
And then now they're gonna come out yearly from now on. So
they gotta.
We'll see. I got
as
hope.
much material to get through as there's
a lot. They're only like 20%.
You guys gotta
story.
work faster.
They also, it will benefit so much from okay, we're not doing 26 episodes. Can you give me 10? Can you give me 12 to 13?
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because
they just be dumping shit, and it just be
like even
that Invincible War should have been 3 episodes.
It should have been.
I agree.
Episode.
I was very disappointed.
But even the alien
episode,
thing, like
I loved it.
Like
they didn't have Spawn in it.
They just dropped him in there like randomly throughout but that was like that could have been one fucking scene in and of itself. Like they didn't the way they used the time is interesting.
It's weird. Yeah. Wes, did you want to say something?
Okay, story wise, I like the fucking story.
Yeah, I
really like that fucking one with Aaron Paul. But I like
that nigga was just screaming the whole time.
Bro, his fucking voice is so...
Yeah, it's so good.
Yo, it's all your fault.
Yo, because my girl was watching Breaking Bad 1.
Yeah.
Right? So she's
she's
had me watch
you would hear that.
multiple shows with this nigga in it. The only one that I watched with Aaron Paul in it was the one where he wasn't talking like that. It was fucking Black Mirror. But but his fucking voice is so, he's so fucking, you listen, bitch. Listen, bitch. I swear to God. Like, bro, but overall, though, that episode was dope as fuck because the perspective was dope.
Yeah.
Like the perspective of seeing what's happening from a third party. Like you see the Chicago event from somebody on the ground at a distance. So you see fucking
cool.
like you see you see like you look up and nothing, it like just all of a sudden a fucking
Remember
building
that scene
explodes.
from Batman v Superman where it was told from Bruce Wayne when Man of Steel was told from Bruce Wayne's
yeah,
perspective?
yeah.
And
Very much similar.
Wolf. That like
You understand his point of view then.
yeah, you
like
understand his point
like
of view.
like
yeah.
with this shit, like you just see like, but I like it. Like this guy is just like he has powers, but he's a person, like a regular person on the ground, just seeing this shit happen. Like, which is like a fascinating because I started like thinking deeply about that shit, and I'm just like, bro, could you imagine just being a person and then you're just walking your fucking dog and then something just flies through a building next to you? Like, what the
Boys.
fuck?
I was about to say the boys.
Boys,
Like,
first
the boys
episode,
do-
the boys.
It
oh
was.
yeah, first scene.
It was like that, but this was even better to me because it was on a grander scale. They could do things they couldn't do in the boys. Where like nigga, he flew through a building and the whole top collapsed.
Because
and
you
he was trying to hold
imagine-
it up, like you can see like from the ground, and then you just see Omni-Man just kind of just appear, and like from like the way that they did, the director of that shit is like, the way that they did it is like this dude like looks up and he's fucking looking, and then Omni-Man just fucking
Very
pops down on the
cinematic,
ground, and it's like what the fuck, and then he just like they fly up, and like it's just. Seeing shit like that was dope as fuck because like I haven't considered it the entire time I'm watching this, but it's like you gotta think about that shit, bro. That would be fucking terrible.
Like, what's that Livewire, Jivewire, whatever his name is?
Powerplex.
Powerplex.
Livewire.
I'm sorry.
Not even that part. Not that part.
What?
Not when he becomes Powerplex.
But I just understand his perspective. Just
not even that. I'm just saying like not even like how his emotional ties to the situation. I'm just saying like in general, like imagine being a normal person in this realm.
Not even with power.
Where like you can literally just be going about your day. Like, bro, in that last episode with fucking Conquest, these people are on the beach and they're just walking. And they only one girl noticed.
And
she's like, she probably couldn't even see what was coming at her. And
all those
everybody got split in half. Like, you just like literally can die in an instant.
We talk about how the human population, they want to take over Earth. Y'all show just killing the population for y'all.
Yeah, like, bro.
There's going to be nothing left.
Which is wild.
That was Conquest's whole point. He was like, they sent me here not to make you fall in line and have things. They just made me here to conquest.
Yeah, like which is
here to
fucking crazy. But like, so that perspective to me was insane. That perspective was dope as fuck. Like, just seeing things like that. And I feel like anybody could fucking get Powerplex's thing. Like, yeah, he literally did everything that he was supposed to do, which is also fucked up, which I feel like you would understand. Because it's like you do everything the right way and you still like he did everything up to the point of like before becoming Powerplex.
Yes.
And the lady was like, there's nothing I can do for you. Like, the rules don't apply to these people.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Yeah.
And then you also got to think about it, like with Powerplex's whole thing, this nigga accidentally killed his family. Mark didn't intentionally kill anybody.
Mark was literally getting abused by his father.
He was trying
to
save the people too, which is like he was doing like so you kind of just proved his point is just like the fact that powerful people are fighting invites casualties. Anyone
Mark?
like you just it's bad.
Oh my God.
Which is like like
your ass beat.
Any war is like that.
Hard.
Didn't they have like
all the time?
World War I had more casualties.
That's why
than
he's the way he
soldiers.
is.
Yeah.
That's why he's the way he is.
I feel like most wars are like
being
that,
murdered on like being used as a shield on the subway.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like
I was playing Mortal Kombat 1 the other day, and that's a fatality of Omni-Man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's so
when
cool.
he holds you and just makes you go through the fucking subway.
Bro, that's fucking. But I mean, in reality, like it's the only thing that's like spectacular about this shit is that it's superhumans doing it. Because like to Nick's point, this happens in real life.
Yep.
Like
casualties.
Casualties happen in real. It's just like you were just unfortunate enough to be in this place at this time.
Life
bro,
be life sometimes.
It does.
You just have a person to us. You can't even assign your blame. Again, you can't even assign your blame to Invincible. He was a victim.
He was a victim in that situation.
He was a victim in that situation. And be mad at his daddy. He's actually trying to vindicate.
Yeah.
Vindicate, I guess, the word, or whatever. He's trying to do better.
He is. And then the thing about that too
Badly.
is like my point with that was that like to even what Jalir was saying in the chat, but it's like your anger is misplaced because like, and then that the shit always trips me out when I like see examples of it. But like, yeah, like you proved that in your anger and in your hatred for this person, you proved that what happened to your sister is inevitable because you did it, and your whole point was to get revenge for someone else. But like, obviously, they get taken over by this emotion or whatever the fuck. But like that is a reality.
I'm sorry, he killed his baby mama and his baby, and he still thought that was Invincible's fault.
And she was encouraging him to do it.
I'm sorry, I don't know how you thought that was Invincible's fault.
Yo, also,
I don't know how you thought.
Side note, did any of you guys see Breaking Bad?
Yes.
Yes.
That girl looked like his girlfriend from.
I think it was all done intentionally.
No, people were saying that she looks like that in the comics.
Oh, okay.
Unless they were planning on it to play
I don't
out like
think they were.
but
it was a
in the
weird
comics.
irony that happened. But the shit with the thing about that too is like you got to think too is like what is the alternative? We talked about that shit with even like Marvel comics, anything with a superhero where you're like the White Knight, Batman the White Knight, like anything like that. Like, bro, what is the alternative?
You cannot help.
You can't
casualties.
you can't help because like these niggas are gonna come to the planet anyway. The Viltrumites were coming to that was Omni-Man's fucking job. That's what he was here for. Like, if there was nobody to defend Earth, like the whole planet would just be fucked.
Or you lucky Omni-Man had a change of heart. Like, or it could have been worse. You know what I'm saying? Even beforehand, before even Mark was born, Omni-Man could have just came and conquered that shit. But he didn't. You are actually, I guess in hindsight, they're kind of better off considering what's happened. But yeah, like it could be worse. It could have been worse.
But I mean, they already showed in a way they already showed what happens when there's no hero that can stop the villain. Like fucked. when they did that future thing where he went and had to kill Immortal. Like, there was nobody on the planet to stop Immortal.
Or the Invincible War.
World.
They're all the Invincibles in the Invincible War. They were either people who either killed Omni-Man or
work with him
or work with Omni-Man.
See, that's another point with Mark.
Mark is the outlier.
Yeah, that's another big point about Mark that it's a good thing to keep in mind. It is like an actual thing. Every single other universe of Mark is evil. Every single one. So that's why this Mark is so conflicting because he is the good one. He is good at the end of the day. Spoilers. He's a good guy.
But he's trying.
He does have that. He has that.
Like he
that
could
Viltrumite
be
in him.
One bad day. That shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's a. Seeing his journey is actually fucking annoying though. He's such a bitch. He's such a fucking crybaby pussy bitch, bro.
Mm-hmm.
My god,
punk bitch.
Bro, he just nonstop is just like until that end part. But I think it was a regret. I think it's a problem that you told Oliver he was right. Don't tell Oliver he's right.
I've been looking that up.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I've been looking up Oliver's particular story lately, and I'm so happy.
Yeah,
because he gets his.
Oh, you looked it up? Okay.
Yeah. I was just.
He gets humbled.
He gets humbled. If there's one person I don't fuck with in Invincible, it's probably Oliver.
Of course.
I will say though,
Rex.
I liked seeing.
Not Rex.
I did like seeing
Robot.
I did like seeing Oliver, like how he didn't end up killing those bullies, or like he does have sense in him. He's just an annoying little fucking kid.
So you find out later on he just doesn't connect to humans like that, and especially with how humans treat each other.
Being Deantrius' son,
because he actually has no.
He marries a fucking bug, bro.
Yeah.
Spoiler alerts for Invincible.
Say like Omni-Man, that race of people.
Yeah, he goes back there.
Well, not back.
Go back where you came from.
Like
Trump kicked him out.
Keeping the blood here.
He can't connect to humans, so that's why he's like, they kill each other, so let him fucking kill him. Whatever, let's kill him.
No, I mean,
but
Real silence right there. But what?
for a child,
He's an annoying child.
He's
the kind of child that
and
pisses
you
off.
can't fight. None of you niggas can fight.
Nope.
How do you just can't?
Because they never went through their training montages,
Can someone
man.
fucking teach these people some
For
capoeira,
real.
some taekwondo, fucking karate. Karate. Because these niggas, you know why fucking Conquest beat your ass on Oblivion?
He knows how to fight.
He knows how to fight.
but
You know
But
what
you
you
gotta-
knows how to do?
you gotta like
Knows how to
This know how to fight.
you gotta consider though when it comes to these characters specifically, like Oliver and fucking
Oliver gun-ho ass.
What's-
You can't
what's my
fight
boy's
your
bitch ass name? Why am I
Mark?
Why am I forgetting his name?
Mark.
Oh, God.
So you gotta think like they fall on a weird place in the spectrum of like super beings because they're stronger than everyone on Earth, but they're nowhere near as strong as a Viltrumite. Like, so Viltrumites are the
They're
strongest.
not even the strongest Viltrumites.
But no,
like, Mark
that's what
had
I'm
the
saying.
boost because
Like, they're
of the
both
adrenaline
mixed.
again. Yeah.
So like they're both mixed.
Yeah.
They're both mixed, and they weren't raised by Viltrumites. So
And
like
that does make a difference.
I can't wait till Thrag come in and fucking
There's no one
hit this
on
nigga throat in.
there's no one on the planet that can train them,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like if they go against a Viltrumite
Well,
can kill them.
If he will fucking kiss and make up with Cecil, I'm sure Cecil would be lovely to help your ass train.
He did help him train.
Yeah, well, continue helping.
But like he can't
Yeah,
he
he did.
can't get him to the level of a Viltrumite because
Yeah,
he can't do that.
or maybe if he would have joined Alan and go help stop this shit from the first. That's what. This is my problem. Let's just jump into that. This is my problem with Mark.
Wow.
Mark needs some humble pie. Mark, apple. I'm a pecan person myself. Mark needs some humble pie. Like someone, you were thinking your ass beat all the
I think
fucking time.
that conquest was.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't think you were thinking your ass beat all the time. You kind of like balance out a little bit, but you know, the end of that, he was just like, we're gonna protect our family. We're gonna kill them. I can't stand Mark, but I think worst main character since Bella from Twilight, bro. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, and we live. Because everything is since Omni-Man came and did his thing, Mark has been on a weird path. And I get you trying to be not like your dad, but like you really not being your daddy. Because your daddy is kind of smart. And you're doing everything in your power to like you're making the situation easier for the Viltrumite.
Way overthinking it. He's overthinking it like a motherfucker.
Like you should have went with Alan to go stop this shit. The Earth has protectors. You know what I'm saying? Anissa and Conquest wouldn't have brought their asses to Earth if you weren't on it. But your bitch ass was on it. So then how many people in Powerplex's stance, how many people have died simply because of Mark won't step his pussy up, for lack of a better word, you know what I'm saying?
To be fair, his reason of not going with Alan was it's definitely misguided, but he had the ego that he's like, I'm the only strongest person on this earth, so if those people came here, I would be the only one that could stop them. And if they came here, now they did come there for Mark, but if Mark wasn't there, then they just send any random Viltrumite grunt to kill everybody on there.
But yeah, I mean,
Or
Anissa, like with Anissa, that would have been the time to go handle it off planet because like Anissa she gave you time.
Yeah.
Like she gave
Anissa.
She was fine as hell. She gave you
wait till next season.
We're not glorifying Anissa.
No, it takes a while. It's gonna be a while.
We're never gonna glorify her.
Yeah,
she gave him time, so that would have been the time to do it because you know that they're not coming back for a while. So like you can go to them.
Then Mark had to deal with Angstrom leaving.
But
he just keeps getting every time he's like, I got a plan. But again, something comes up.
Angstrom would have probably left if Invincible was off planet. Angstrom is only going for Mark.
True.
If Mark was off planet, Angstrom probably would have left Earth alone. Or
I don't know, because he would have been like, let me fuck some shit up for him to come too.
Yeah.
True,
Okay,
because his
Yeah,
initial
I don't
plan-
Invincible War would have happened regardless.
I don't think it's a simple. I don't think.
yeah,
it's
we're
a simple-
speaking of
It's not as
hyperbole,
black and white.
and the comic is already wrote. Whatever,
Right.
They're not making it.
I got it in the room.
But it's just
Should read it.
What I don't like though, that multiple people just like are dead but didn't die. Like how the fuck is Conquest still alive? This nigga's face was like open.
They
like a
different.
five, bro.
Way worse.
Yeah,
Bro,
it gets.
his
shit.
face is open. Like bro.
I mean, how many times? Look at Immortal. This nigga is decapitated.
He's immortal.
Yeah.
Well, at
But
least
he's
his
immortal.
isn't his name.
Decapitated.
But no, but like there's a fight that happens later on where you're like, ooh, these motherfuckers are dead.
Yeah, you're like, no way.
But they're not.
Is it Viltrumites?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh my
yes.
fucking
And it's
god!
like a
They're like unkillable.
Yeah.
But I think also what they said though, that they did make a good point about like what Omni-Man said, which was he said like there's only 50 purebred
Yeah, it's only
Viltrumites
That's
in
the
the
main
universe.
thing. Viltrumite blood makes a big difference when you're pure blood.
Yeah.
Pure.
Yeah.
Viltrumite.
And
That's why
Mark
Mark
only
gets his
has
ass
the
kicked so
boost
much.
because he, for some reason, Viltrumites don't have adrenaline glands.
Yeah.
So when Mark gets angry, he gets that boost. That's why he
from
always
the
like,
human.
"Oh, you're fucking pissing me off," and then he be like, then he gets like angry enough to fucking kill Conquest. That's only because of adrenaline. For some reason, Viltrumites don't have adrenaline. That's weird.
That is weird. They don't need it. Them
They
niggas
don't- I
are
guess, yeah,
coke.
they don't need it.
They
yeah.
are coke in human Viltrumite.
Steroid personified.
But
But yeah, so
cocaine and steroids.
yeah.
Just
But
mix
like,
it.
yeah, Mark. And I guess that's my. I know I've been kind of ranting about this the last couple months with Invincible being out, especially in the group chat. But just like, and I get this is like the heroes.